G'day mates, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going over everything that's new in Chapter 2, Season 4, and we have so much new stuff. So today's video is going to be broken down into three main parts in case you want to skip to any of them. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the changes to the loot pool, so the new mythics, all the items that got unvaulted, all the new items we've never seen before, and then all the items that got vaulted. Then I'm going to go on to talk about the new POIs. There's not that many new, but there's definitely some cool ones worth checking out. And then thirdly, I'm just going to talk about big changes they've made to the game, such as reducing the chest spawn from 100% and a massive nerf to aim assist. So if you guys want to get more info, make sure you stay tuned for the whole video. Thank you so much. Chuck a like on the video if this helps, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you enjoy. All right, starting off with the new loot pool. Let's kick it off with the new mythics that have been added. Now, all previous mythics are gone. So all the mythics are gone and they're all new mythics now. There's not as many as before though. So the mythics you now have are pretty much split into two main areas. You have the new Doom's mythics. So if you go to where Pleasant Park used to be, this is now Doom's domain. That is where you're going to get Doom's mythic items. There's two of them. You have Dr. Doom's mythical bomb and you have Dr. Doom's arcane gauntlets. Now, Dr. Doom's mythical bomb is kind of an ability where you charge it up and you throw a giant ball. It breaks structures and it does damage. It's not the greatest from what I can see, but maybe I don't get it yet. Now, Dr. Doom's arcane gauntlets, though, they're very, very strong. Basically, they're gauntlets where you can shoot kind of like green flame at a distance. It'll damage people at a distance and the lightning will kind of spread out. So if you hit multiple opponents close together, it'll hit all of them. Also though, this ability lets you fly and do a double jump ability. So if you're holding the arcane gauntlets down, you jump and jump again, you'll do like a bit of a fly and a glide, and it does stop fall damage, which is going to be massive. Now, those are the two mythics you're going to get off Doom's domain in the new area. The other two are going to spawn around the fallen Quinjets. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I'll talk about it a bit more later, but around the map, there's different Quinjets, which are where they change where they are. You'll see them on the map as like a white plane. Basically, they have a random chance to drop either Groot's Bramble Shield, which is kind of like a baller. It's like a temporary baller. I haven't found it in game yet, but I've seen clips where you roll around and you get health while you're inside it. Then you also have Silver Surfer's Board. This I have found. Just warning, it's really, really buggy right now. Apparently, it's supposed to let you surf on water, but right now, all it does is kind of makes you jump into the air and glide for a little bit. It's not the greatest, but apparently it's bugged. I don't know. So those are your four new mythic items. Now let's touch on the new items they've added that aren't mythic. All right, now let's talk about all the new items they've added. And this list might not be complete. I've been playing for a few hours now. I've scoured Twitter. I've done my best to get a full list. But if there's anything I've missed, let me know in the comment section down below. But the new items so far are the Stark Industries energy rifle. It's basically like a laser beam assault rifle. It's going to get, you find it off the henchmen that are at those Quinjets I just talked about around the map. It's really insane. It has first shot accuracy all the time. It does a bunch of damage. Definitely try it out. You then also have a blue fishing rod. I haven't found just the blue fishing rod. I don't know if you can, but you can upgrade it from gray using 100 of each material. I'm not 100% sure the advantage of the blue fishing rod. I used it. I found I was getting more fish out of fishing holes, I think. So maybe that's the advantage. I wasn't finding I was getting any better fish really, but again, I didn't try it for super long, so maybe that's how it works. But the new fish, and now this is huge. There are so many new fish. You have the spicy fish, which you eat it kind of acts like a pepper, it makes you run faster. You have the shield fish, which is a fish that works like a chug splash. You eat it and it heals the people around you. You then have the thermal fish, which you eat it and it lets you see thermal. So if you imagine the old thermal scoped AR, honestly, I was a bit disappointed with this. It doesn't let you see through walls. You just see opponents brightly when they're running around. But when you're in a build fight with someone, it makes it really hard to see. And then you have hop fish, which is really cool. You eat it and it gives you the effect like hop rocks, like you used to be able to have. So those are the four fish that I found so far. I think those are the four new fish. Apparently there's also a Midas goldfish, which apparently when you eat it, it turns your whole loadout to gold. But I haven't found that yet and I haven't seen anyone find it, so maybe it's quite rare, I'm not sure. The last item that's been added that I've seen that's brand new is the fire traps. They're a trap you place on the wall and they do fire damage. They seem pretty weak because it activates really slowly. It doesn't do that much damage, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to see. Those are all the new items that have been added, but there's so many that have been unvaulted, and now that's what I'm going to cover. Now, let's go through the whole list of unvaulted items. There's a bunch. So, shockwaves, Combat shotgun, it's been nerfed. The blue one only does 50 damage to the body. It doesn't seem that strong, but it is back. Pump shotguns, they seem just as good as they've always been, and you can side grade them from a charge, so you can go from charge straight to pump, which is insane. The revolver, suppressed SMG, bounce pads, scoped AR, boogie bomb, and there's now loot drones around those Quinjets I talked about. So, when you break the loot drones and loot falls out, those are back as well. So all of those things have been unvaulted. Again, if I've forgotten anything, let me know in the comment section down below. Help everyone else out. That's just my list. Now, when we talk about unvaulted items, we're going to have to talk about vaulted items because there were quite a few. So from now on, you will not be able to get a launch pad, regular SMG, but again, it's been replaced by suppressed SMG. The tac shotgun, completely gone in every rarity. You then have the epic and legendary hunting rifles are gone, so you can still get green and blue. Marauders are completely gone now, which means I believe no stinks or RPGs, unless they've changed how you get the stink or RPG. Looks like they're gone as well. And the epic and legendary variant of the pistols. Again, if I've forgotten anything, let us know in the comment section down below. Now let's talk about some of the new locations on the map. I've mentioned a couple already. So you have Doom's Domain, which is the big one. So Pleasant Park now has a giant castle in it, which is called Doom's Domain. And the henchman spawn that was underneath in the vault area is now there. So old Pleasant Park that used to have the henchmen and the underneath basement area, the vault is now down there. Now Doom's Domain, it seems that Doom doesn't only spawn inside his castle. I've also found him underneath Pleasant Park near the vault, which if you find him, there's insane because you get to kill Doom, 2 mythics, and straight into the vault. It's really weird, but apparently that happens. You also have the crash Quinjets like I was talking about. Now, these change every game. So when you first go into the bus now, you'll see the 4 jets fly past you. Where they go will be different every game, and it's good to track them out of the bus because they don't show up on the map until quite a lot later, until they actually land and crash. So follow where they are because they're a really good drop spot to go and try out. Also, cheeky little trick if you go there, if you down the drones which are protecting it, you can actually hack them, which means you walk up to them, you interact, and it makes them fight for you, which is really, really cool. So try that one out. Also, you have the robot ruins. I'm not sure what this is called. There's just a few giant robots which are just kind of laying in the middle of the map now, in between like Weeping Woods and Lazy Lake, that kind of area. There's nothing crazy here from what I can see. There's a few chests, but one fun thing, if you hit the kind of like, it's like a pink beam in the hand of the robot, it'll shoot you into the sky and you can actually pull your glider. So this could be a really good way to rotate, especially if you're like in an area that's south or around that area of the map. You can hit that and rotate further with the glider. Could be an awesome way to use it, but again, nothing really different there from what I can see other than that. But Dirty Docks, I don't understand what's different. I went Dirty Docks a few games. It was grayed out. It was supposed to be a new drop, but I couldn't figure it out. There seems to be nothing new there. I don't know. Maybe there's something I was missing. I'm sure there was, like a vault or something there, but Dirty Docks is new on the map. I went there. It doesn't seem any different at all. Now, the last one, which I know is going to upset a few people. Let's talk about 2 big changes to Fortnite, which I think, unfortunately, could be one of the reasons a lot of people aren't going to be happy with this new season. Now, without patch notes, it's hard for us to know exactly what's going on, but I can 100% confirm that the 100% chest spawn rate is now gone. It's either 50% or 70%, some people are saying, but sometimes you don't always find a chest now, which is huge, super irritating, especially for competitive Fortnite. I think a lot of casual players won't be too affected, but when you think about loot routes, you used to be able to figure out based on 100% chest spawns, and now there's a coin flip on whether there's a chest there or not. I don't know. But the last one, which is going to upset a lot of people, is there's been a pretty decent aim assist nerf. Now, I don't play controller myself. I've talked to a few controller players and pros. They said it's pretty bad, but again, we don't have patch notes, so we have no exact values. I don't know how much aim assist has been nerfed, but it has. So we'll see what that looks like. Again, I don't play controller. I honestly thought aim assist was in a pretty good state at the end of last season, so I don't know why it needed a big nerf or a decent nerf where people are noticing straight away. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, sorry guys. All right, guys, that does it for another video. I really hope this helped. There is so much new in this season. It's crazy. I'm so far really enjoying the season. I know some people are not 100% happy with it. There's a few big changes that are a little bit scary, like the aim assist nerf and the 100% spawn rate. I'll have to see how this looks in competitive. Some of these mythic items I can see becoming an issue, but overall, we got a whole bunch of new content, which has been really, really fun to explore and try out. The map hasn't changed too much, which is a little bit of an upsetting one for me, but again, the battle pass is sick. There's a bunch of fun new items, so it's good enough for me right now. Let's just see what Fortnite can do in the near future to hopefully maybe balance some of the decisions they've made, maybe revert a bit of that aim assist nerf if it's a little bit too much. We'll just have to see. Again, I tried to get this video out as quick as possible, but also still do my research. I didn't want to just throw it up 5 minutes after the servers went live. I've really tried to make sure I'm covering exactly what's going on. If there's anything I missed or anything you want to let everyone know in the comment section, please do. Again, if you're looking for people to play on this new season, I'm going to be making a lot of competitive content, but I've been promoting my Discord heavily as a place to kind of find people to play with. I've got a very active looking for group section, so check out the Discord link down below if you want to find some new friends to play with. If you liked the video, please chuck a like on it. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'm going to be getting a video out every single day for the next 5 days on all new content about the season. Drop spots, changes to the meta, how you can get more wins, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.